Right, peace, y'all. This is God in the street. This is the Universal Rally
And they should serve
up in Mecca.
for 400 years, and they will be afflicted by them. That's our prophet. They was talking about us. Did you know anybody else in the scriptures that is designed for? Our main duty is to teach the uncivilized people. You teach everything else will come. But don't put me down on the idea that you need help, because you got a crippled idea there. We are self-independent, self-reliant. This is the nation of Islam. Our teaching don't come from the internet or any other. Our teaching came from us going into the streets, eye-to-eye combat, stopping people, getting in the middle of a crowd and manifest. When the last time you put an earth in 3 quarters? When the last time you brought a bunch of brothers and say, I'm in revenue for being all students? Our main objective is to teach. When you teach, everything else will come. The Father, all he did was teach. He ain't put out no money to say everybody follow me because I got a dough. He taught, and everything came. And we started emulating him, and everything came to us. This is a whole situation where we still begging each other for an idea that somebody has in their mind. Our next step in this nation is for us to produce an economy where we can give jobs to each other, open up fish and chips to them. That's our next evolutionary steps, to create jobs for ourselves. There's a lot more I would like to say, but I know time is limited, so I'm going to say peace.
Peace. Peace. Peace. Name's Original Magnetic Black Islam. There's a whole lot of things that I want to actually mention, but if anybody actually see this paper, what it actually says, come together. And when people is actually talking about peace, it's the absence of confusion. You always going to have some confusion because that's what people are actually doing. Since that's what they're doing, what are you doing? If you're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing, continue, keep doing that. Also, when about building, it's about building and elevating. And once you do that, you add it on and you multiply. There's a whole lot of people that's going to be dealing with subtraction and division. What's the purpose of doing that? Have you actually forgotten where you got what you have right now? Since you have it, keep it. Start building with somebody else so they can start adding on, man. Just like I just said, building and elevating, adding and multiplying, because it's always going to be some confusion. Since it's confusion, Parcel, try to let go of those things, man. When you let go of those things, you don't have to deal with that anymore. It's not like it's not going to happen, because it's always going to happen. But what are you doing? If you say the person that you are, I constantly say about the greatness of myself. The reason why I say it is because that's what I mean. Not because this person said that, you should be doing that. Stay firm on your square. If you're looking at this person's square, what about you? What about you? Where did you get it from? It had to be for a reason. You had to have some type of, you was interested and intrigued. Since you actually have that, it's time to add on. It's about multiplying. Me, myself, I hear a lot of people saying they want to be private. I don't never want to be private, because if I'm private, that's when I'm comfortable. When I'm comfortable, I actually forgot why I actually got what I actually had. Peace.
Peace. Peace. Lord God, Allah. To add on this bill real quick, sometimes you have to deal with division. Because if me and you was thinking about building on something that's A, B, C, and they thinking about D, E, and F, we don't need to build together. We build separate and then come together. One thing, I hear all the things that God said, but I heard nothing about generating money. I hear things about getting grants We have no business going to our natural enemy, asking them for a dime. We the gods, what we can't do ourselves. We gotta work it out. So look, excuse me, devil, can you help me take you off the planet? I personally would give you the building right now. Why? So in 3 months I can come hit you with violations, and in a year I'm through with you. That's my seed. To think like you gotta think like your enemy. If we not generating no money and we depending on grants, we still depending on the devil. That's the bottom line. I had ideas, I'm gonna run them again. If they don't, I'll take it to Detroit, where it's cheaper. But I wanted to do it in my home. All this, that's an old idea. But it was told it didn't make sense. Now it makes sense. That's what I'm gonna get. And I'm gonna speak my piece. I came with a whole brand new kitchen. 75 to 90,000 was offered. Nobody wanted to hear that. Teach you how to cook the food and give you 25% of the profit. So all that coming up here talking about brothers that don't want to add on, that's a lie. I was wanting to put fish, fruit, vegetables. Now, you're going to be in the way of construction. Wasn't nothing out there but a 1-800 got junk dumpster. So don't say brothers don't want to come and build if they're not doing what some of y'all want them to do is dead. Yes, we need children, not old men. You see how we passing away. Maybe we all got babies. Bring your babies in. Teach them and see what they can do. Because a whole bunch of young guards in front of the school can attract more attention than a whole bunch of old guards. Hey.
Hey! Come in the divine name of myself, righteous born of law. This is the knowledge wisdom month. Which means the month in which you do the knowledge to the wisdom, you gotta always take it back to the root and the foundation that the black and brown was always together. That's a law of justice. Some of us sat in a vision we had a brotherhood that good, that great, where it was obvious to see that it's a living legacy that they both made together collectively. Sometimes you don't gotta do nothing, say nothing. Be there to listen. Today's supreme mathematics is knowledge building. 1 + 8 = 9, that's born. You know what to build about, know when to build about it with, or two. Today I did bring 2 individuals with me, as I usually try to do, that I'm educating. Official Justice, you wanted to get up here and educate yourself, introduce yourself to the nation, knowledge you as well. Y'all can more than come up here on my time.
Peace to the gods, peace to the earth. I come in the name of Official Justice Allah. I came here with my educated, myself righteous born of law. His educated God supreme of law. God supreme educated firstborn prince of law. And then he gives it from Allah. This is my cousin now, it's my physical cousin. I'm teaching him what righteous teaches me. I'm just here happy to see my family. And I see things mathematics is knowledge build, which all being born. So how I see that is knowing what you can do for your nation, not what your nation can do for you. So how I see that, you need to know what it is that we need to do. We need to come together on one accord. No matter what it is. At all times, we all is one. Period. That's how I see it. Peace.
What's your physical degree?
Oh, I'm wisdom understanding. Peace.
Peace, knowledge.
Hey, speak up.
My physical degree is wisdom. Like my cousin said, he's here with his educator. I'm here with him as well. I'm kind of just now getting into all this. And I'm all for it. I'm all for being about my people and learning new things. That's all that life is about.
Peace. Also, my daughter, she got a degree. She graduated college. She needs to come up here as well. Teachers to go to school to get a trade and skill to bring it back to the nation, correct? Who should be within the pudding? Introduce yourself.
Peace. I'm Hadia Kiba. Peace. My physical degree is Western culture. Yeah, I have my master's in social work.
Social work. When did you graduate?
May. I graduated in May. Yeah.
All right, you want to tell them about what you wore at your graduation and what you created to show your respect and love and what your foundation was that got you through that educational system and how you came back out? What did you create for your cap and gown?
My crown. Well, yeah, so I put the nation's flag, the universal flag on my cap.
What did you walk? What did you graduate from? University?
Fairfield University
Okay.
and Hopkins University.
So this is what I do with my knowledge. Regardless of any associations that my name may be attached to, you don't know me for that shit. Pardon my language. Self-true. You know your brother, myself, righteous, born of law, and righteousness only. Raise your hand if you know me for anything other. Because you don't listen to everything that is effing said. You want to know something, you ask the question. I told my fruit, I always tell my fruit, one thing we got to take, I strive to take out of my build and my manner of teaching, because we all got to have our method, is like the street element. What's the street element? You will hurt somebody. You know, you will bust somebody's head, you will protect something. Knowledge and wisdom, more and understanding, the highest form of understanding is love. If it ain't no love, it ain't nothing. We deal with the science of, we review our history, right, every 25,000 years. I was watching a video from the December 2009 Parliament. December 1999 Parliament. There was many of our great firstborn, as well as the first wave of brothers up here building. And one of the topics was trust. Firstborn Prince said, it's been about 9 or 10 years since we've been having this issue. So if that was in 99, listen to the date of this right, would have been 23 years. We do things a little advanced, making that next year would be the 24th. So we should not renew certain things, if you can take it back that far. Because that was a 35,000 years, you want to add a 10 years to that. That's dealing with deportation, right? Giving yourself a little extension, a little bit more time to figure it out. And I bring that up because people my degree is younger, I'm understanding build, so I like to, let's see all the degrees build and see where we at. That's how we learn and grow together. So as I'm building, then why did myself, righteous born of law, teach these brothers and bring them in today to the root? My duty. One of the brothers, a couple of the brothers mentioned it is duty, it is required. I don't have no other choice. What I'm gonna do? Be a mystery God? Talk about it, never bring don't never bring them to the root to let them know I ain't they God. The brother mentioned some issue. Only thing I can tell you that you God, son. See, once you know, it's up to you to take the knowledge and build what? Healthy relationships or unhealthy relationships. Build yourself up or self-destruct. Old plus lesson, I don't know what unit started left the universe and came back, and I don't know what man returned from God and yet think his ass can come back and still be God. Can't leave the fucking universe and say you still exist. Pardon my wisdom. Pardon my wisdom.
Peace. We need $170 for the next rally. So, get in your pockets, because we got to pay this rally. If you don't want to rally, you got to pay for it until we build our own. Everything is real. When we got our own, we ain't got to do this no more. That's what we've been trying to tell y'all.
Okay, so last but not least, before I get off of this platform, so everybody who lost someone in COVID, directly, your personal family, you know somebody in this nation that had some type of illness and that returned. I've made several services for our brothers and sisters. I have not been able to make all of them. But my sincere condolences goes out to all of them, because we one family. You know what I mean? A lot of brothers and sisters go through a lot with their own person, as well as this nation trying to be there for all. There's just a lot of responsibility that we have. I love y'all like I love myself. Peace.
Please, clean up their voice. What's your name? we embrace it. I'll be the low intentional. Because I always say I'm yelling at y'all. Oh, born God know me. Still in me. Today's free mathematics is now is going to destroy. With all these, going. Thing is, what do you bring into existence? What have you brought into existence since you've been here? And what will you continue? One of the things is, you gotta stop bringing into existence great and unnecessary enemies of each other. We got this knowledge so we can do what? Come together and build, bring things into existence with each other. Not to come in here and seek enemies. That's in your 85% world. You want an enemy? There's a lot of them out there, a lot of space for that out there. Stay out there. Don't come here to make enemies. Every little issue somebody come up with, you mad at them. It's an enemy. And in your mind, you creating things about a person that's not even real. Just because sound travels at 1,122 per second doesn't mean that you heard it. Doesn't mean that you caught the sound. A lot of y'all are not catching the good sound. Y'all came in and y'all quoting lessons and thinking y'all know. You don't know. I could tell. And I keep telling y'all, ask the earth how they see y'all, the gods. That's the good thing. I need to look at it. And I'll keep telling it. The seats is empty, and they hardly don't look at the seats. And I'm going to keep talking about it. Same thing I've always been doing. I got a class in there right now. I'm waiting for someone, but I'm multitasking. I'm setting up the food. I'm going to shut back there. Y'all see me? And I did it yesterday, and it's like we did a lot of work yesterday. And last Parliament, I did a lot of work. It's like, it's a continuous effort. Stop making unnecessary enemies. Come in the door, have good intentions. Don't have no bad intentions. One of the things, and I know a lot of people don't like this, the drugging. I'm trying to figure out, how did drugs become a part of this culture where people don't care when they pull it out and when they pull it out in front of them? I mean, I'm serious. I was somewhere last night and saw somebody pull out and put something in their nose, and I'm saying, I don't want to see that. I mean, do the privacy of your home. My father sold drugs. He told me, people shouldn't do this. Do the privacy of your home. You have a home. Do it in your home. Everybody don't gotta know what you do. But, and then you come out and your behavior shows what you do. That's very important. Again, what are you born in? What do you bring into existence? You didn't hear the sound, your rhythm is off. So you do unrhythmic things. Your rhythm is off. Just because you come in here with a flag, say peace God, peace earth. Peace is a password. Peace God, peace earth is a password. That's how I see it for most people. Most people still ain't getting it. I don't care if you're talking about you're born in a nation, you ain't get it. You've been here 50-something years, you ain't get it. You ain't getting it. Either way, born or walking in the door, you ain't get it. I know, I'm watching y'all, I know a lot of y'all. I know a lot of y'all. And I've been the same way, like, I'm always helping, I'm doing work, doing what I can, and get ostracized because I'm doing it. But guess what? Keep doing it. Because I'm not scared. And y'all gotta find groups of people who are building on what you're doing. Everybody can't sit at the same table and eat with you at the table. Everybody can't come to my house and eat. Everybody can't come to your house and eat. Invite those who are going to build on something that is going to bring something to the table to bring into existence for the nation. Never mind if that God don't agree with you or that earth don't agree. Do it. As long as it's respectful and you're respecting each other. All that arguing up here about who the God, like I always ask myself when gods get up here, why they always say, because I'm a true living God. Why? Aren't you all a true living God? I mean, if you're not, I can understand that. But then if you know somebody's not the true and living God, point them out. Point them out. Point out the non-true and living gods. I know a lot of them. The earth definitely knows who they. One thing, in order for earth to pick a god, she got to know who's true and living and who's not. And I ran into some who have and some who haven't. So once a earth knows. But a lot of y'all in here ain't got no earth. So who y'all true and living to? To yourself? Then you gotta teach somebody else to be true and living. You know, yes, just teaching brothers is one thing, but teach your sister. Teach your sister. I told there's a young guy here, Mahdi, a young guy, came to me some years ago and asked me, oh, he was new, brand new. Oh, what can I do? What can I do? You know, what I gotta do to be a part? I said, get involved, do some work, and teach your sister. Came here, he's following us later. I did what you told me. He brought him the earth. He got the earth. He's young. How many of y'all in here knew that God had earth back then, 2 and 3? Come on, 2 and 3, 4 earths. Now God can't even tell his woman he got another earth, another woman. He's scared he's gonna lose that one woman. Why? Your magnetic ain't that great. You scared? You that scared? Let's say it. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's forcing sisters to be in situations they don't want to be in. Like I told the God was like, I said, when we do Earth Appreciation Day, the God is with us. They got our certificates. What do certificates say? Queen Evelyn Race, of course. You know, Queen so-and-so. And then we got Jenny. How long you in now? Is your name Jenny? Okay. Okay, it's fine. You do it the first year. Next year you came back again. Jenny's on the list again. She's on the list the next time. Hold up. All right, so now me, since suppose I go get a mic on the God Appreciation Day and I bring him here. What y'all gonna say? Y'all gonna be like, Mike. Then I bring Mike again. Trust me though, be honest with you, the way I build, I ain't bringing no Mike in here. By the time he come here, his name is gonna be something like one of yours. That's the difference between me and y'all, trust me. Okay? Okay, I'm just letting you know. Y'all got to do that. Could y'all do that? God's asking me back there now. Why you cook? Why you doing food by yourself? The God said you bring no help. And you know what the God told me? I got to bring some herbs in here. I said, what? Why do I got to bring an herb? How is that? For what? For you? If I bring her in here, I'm going to bring her in for my God. I ain't bringing it for y'all. Right, Doctor? Look at me. I'll tell you something, my God. I just did that. I the rest of my brothers. I'm just saying, I'm for real though. Let's be, y'all let me multiply. Does this look very fruitful to you? It's not flourishing. It's not. I mean, only time we get up here when somebody starts talking about the building. That's a juggler bank. Oh, he's talking about the building. I gotta roll the phone and hear about it. Soon as there's no conscience about the building, everybody's real happy. Going about their doing the things they were doing prior to that. Come on, y'all know y'all been around long enough to know. Talk about that building. What? In uproar. Parliament is packed. I want to know about that building. As soon as the buildings I talked about, let's go back to the empty again. So pay attention to what you bring into existence. Bringing in peace and harmony. Bring it in here. Along with, our lessons, who they say we are. You want the earth to be a certain way, but a lot of y'all ain't a certain way. Trust me. I mean, you gotta stop that drugging. Stop bringing drug sales around us. I mean, we on here. Don't act like the video is a problem and they see us what we're saying. I keep telling y'all they got that police camera up in front of a law school. It's a visual. You can see facial recognition. and they know all the people who are criminals, who done things. I was watching today, no seriously, I was watching something today on, you know, artificial intelligence. And they're making it so that they're teaching. They're creating it so that when you get ready, if you have committed a crime and you get in your car and you got your phone, it's going to track you and catch you. Well, you already know that. But if you owe some bills and trying to come get you for your bill, remember that movie where the person owed for a heart and they were coming to get him? Y'all know that movie. Well, that's coming. They say that's coming. That's what they're working on. They're working on stopping y'all everywhere y'all go. So who is the enemy? Y'all gotta put your resources together. You know, I'm building a team of Earths right now. Trust me. And ain't no every Earth sitting at that table. I'm being real with you. Just because you say the Earth, you ain't sitting at that table with me. I'm sorry. Go create your own table or like minds with you, and y'all build and y'all work on something. And I'm speaking from experience. I tried that other way. It didn't work. So I'm trying something else now. I'm doing something. You know finance, so get up on the sisters who want to do finance. Sisters that want to cook and bake and sell things, get them together. Just fortunately, I was in business for a very long time. People don't even know. They think I'm not just talking, I'm doing it. Right now, we started Earth, since I'm building it, I had honey business that I started. I took my money and invested in it. But we selling honey. $10 a jar, it's inside. Yeah, I'm serious. We're doing that to build funds so that we can do things for.
Excuse me, Earth. We got it.
So what we're doing is we're just taking the money and we're going to be doing things for the nation. It's for programs. We have programs coming. I've got a couple of people coming in that's going to do programs. The Garden Law is going to come in and give a program for the youth and the parents to help keep them off the street. Parents who are having trouble with their children. We also have Shop Kim, the retired nurse, and Queen Divinity. They're going to come to a law school and they're going to work on a health and nutrition program. And what we're doing, we're going to reach out to Harlem Hospital so they can send people in to help facilitate. They're going to be facilitated, and they're going to come in, and it's going to be ongoing. We have to use our resources in the community. In Harlem, we got a lot of things here. One thing Harlem has done, it has done a lot for us in terms of what you can do. A lot of boroughs, other boroughs have their things, have a lot of work, but Harlem has a lot. The street is named after Allen Powell Jr. We put a lot of things in place. We need to tap into some of those things. So I've just been fortunate to know some people. And they call me and tell me, let me know what you need. And so as soon as I get the things in order, all the people in the parts, you know, I'll give them the information about what we're working on, and they're gonna help us. So, like I said, stop making unnecessary videos, especially if you don't know a person. Do not stop listening to other people telling you about somebody else if you never even know the person. That's one of the problems we have. Yeah, I like what she did to so and so. How you know she did that? Oh, he told me. He told me. I mean, come on. People like to say word is bond. A lot of y'all would have been dead a long time ago if y'all would have heard about what word is bond is. Really. It didn't say word is bond, meaning I hope I'm going to do it.